Here we are in yet another game on Arabia, again with a Hun War. In the green we have a Viper, someone everyone should know by now, and over in the red we have RatLaDeChiu. I'm probably just going to call him Rat for the rest of the game, because that's going to be a lot easier. Anyway, so both players are playing as Huns as well. Viper is streaming a lot now, and I mean a lot. As in, I think he streamed every game he played today. So go check out his stream there will be a link in the description. He has also launched a YouTube channel where he's going to be uploading videos from the stream in case you missed them, so I'll provide a link to that as well. Make sure to go subscribe to both of them because they will help you play so much better if you watch a video every now and then, just to see how he moves things, how he looks at the map, how fast he is, what speed you should be playing at, how you should be garrisoning. Just everything like that, all those things that you can't see in a recorded game, like where he's actually like clicking, what he's checking constantly. That's kind of nice. So I will provide a link of both of those in the description, so go follow on Twitch. Of course, if you don't have a Twitch account, generally worth getting one, because of course you've got Zero Empires and all those other big guys out there. So it's always worth following them, because they will show you whenever they go live, so that's really nice to have. Yeah. Of course, YouTube as well, whenever he puts a video up from the stream or whatever, it's nice to know when videos come out as soon as they do. It's just easy to have a YouTube account because you can just kind of log in and see if there's a new video out, which makes it kind of easy to keep track of everything. Anyway, I think that's enough from that. Enough promotion of other AOC kind of stuff. Let's have a look at the maps nice and quickly. Viper having a gold over here on this hill. This hill's going to be a bit of a pain later on in the game if any archers get up over here. Wood as well. Could see archers sitting in here, just getting a little bit of an attack bonus. Same goes for this big hill on the front here. Not going to be very nice to play against. Saying that, this is actually a perfect location for a castle. He does have stone up here on the right. Nice stone in the back. He's got a wood in the back as well, along with the berries. His position actually looks like it could be walled fairly easy, and by that I mean like across here, probably across here, and then across here, but I don't even know why I'm saying this, because of course it's Viper. Viper doesn't wall unless he has to. Right at the moment, looks like he's going for a drush actually, so that's going to be kind of interesting. Gold on the right here, going to have an issue saturating that due to the fact there is trees around it, fair enough. Over here as well, gold on the side. Could be worth going to this one before this one, depending on how much he wants to saturate it. Saying that, there's still only a limited amount of them here. Anyway, drush is moving out, we'll check on that in a minute. Berries in a shit location as well, not going to be able to saturate them, but hopefully he won't be trying to oversaturate them anyway. And he's got a wood here to the side and a wood here to the side as well. Both stones are on the front here. And it looks like he's going for a wall off. Deer in the middle. So, I would say the maps are fairly easy. Of course, this one over here has a lot less hills, especially with this wall off now. It's not like Archer's just going to run in and sit here. Over on this side, fairly flat, so I think Viper should be alright. Drush is moving in now. It looks like Viper was forced to engage there with his villagers. However, the scout isn't in play right now for Rat, which is kind of interesting. Palisade, that's a good quick wall there, actually. And this one here, it looks like he's going to have to send these villagers back, because they will get hit with this Drush. Villagers could run into... Ooh, that one getting really low there, actually, down to 15 hit points. Losing that 35, food would be absolutely atrocious right now. Something you never want to have happen. Something then happened, Viper went up to the feud late. Going straight to double archery, something we don't see a lot in Hun Wars anymore. There was a period where we were seeing it heaps and heaps. Could just be because lots of people were playing Aztecs and Mayans, but anyway, with the archery range at the moment, usually people go stable first so you can get in there with that nice early scout harass, but of course if you do go archery first, you can get up to the castle age a little bit quicker, which can be nice. You know, it comes down to personal taste, of course, on how you want to play the game, and of course how early you want to get on the gold, how good your gold position is, etc, etc. So it really comes down to that. So that's an interesting factor to always think of. But double archer range for a Viper. Of course, Rat just going up recently because, of course, militia do slow you down quite a bit. But going for the stable there, it still hasn't built a gold mining camp yet, actually. Of course, that's the thing about going stable first. You can delay that gold for quite a while, which is always quite nice. It looks like, hopefully, you won't lose a villager here. These archers should be able to pick off these militia, and it looks like he's going to be fine. Some villagers getting onto quite low health, though, so they could be sniped with scouts if a Rat is daring enough. But then again, we know how Viper is with his control. Should just be able to garrison them fairly quickly as soon as he sees them coming in on the mini-map. Looks like these guys are going to just survive for a little bit longer. There we go, and it looks like Viper noticing right now that his opponent's completely walled himself in. So whether he decides to go for some kind of archer push still, or starts devoting all of his resources to getting into castle nice and quickly, will be an interesting one to see. And same goes for Rat. We'll be going for castle age nice and early. Saying that, looking at the resource, I don't think he's going to be able to. Got 5 scouts out on the field, though. That is going to be quite a lot of damage you can do with that, especially against a full archer army. No fletching yet either, so that's going to hurt even more. Really hard to go up against scouts, especially in feudal age, without any attack upgrades, especially for skirmishers. They just do no damage whatsoever, as you can imagine. Blacksmith finally coming up, so it looks like he's going to be able to get that fletching, hopefully before these scouts move out. Looks like he's playing nice and defensively with these scouts, actually. That's kind of interesting. Rat is going into double archery transition right now, which is kind of a nice transition to do. Everyone does it because, of course, archers don't cost food, and that means you can get up to the castle age a little bit faster, which is really nice. Viper split his lumber camp, if we haven't noticed yet. We definitely noticed, I just haven't called attention to it. Looks like there's going to be an outpost going up over here. That's an interesting choice of stone for Viper right now. And it looks like there's one coming up here as well. Definitely a smart play. Going to cost a lot less than building walls, but still quite good. Actually, we'll see how quick he sees his attack coming. Could be a good practice. Just watch the minimap, I guess. These archers are going to be able to move forward here. I don't think they're going to be able to get any harass unless they get on the back of the wood here. And there we go. You can see it already. Plenty of time to move his villagers back if he wants to. And it looks like Town Watch was just done as well. So he's going to have to run these villagers back. If he doesn't run back quickly, come on, man. Run back. Alright, it looks like a rat isn't going to see it anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter, which is nice. Looks like this villager here will get picked off, and I think that's the first villager kill of the game, actually. Plenty more to come, no doubt, and it looks like, yes, scouts are going to try and engage these archers here. There is one spear out in play, losing 2 archers there to... Ooh, he's going to get that second scout. He did get 3 scouts in that engagement, actually. Kind of making it worth it. Viper losing a village there, looks like he's going to lose his second. Yep, losing a second one there. These 2, of course, being injured as well. Looks like Viper just remembered his outpost villagers. Nut Scout getting around on 4, and it looks like archers have actually gotten in for Viper right now. Looks like they came through this side here. I don't think they're going to be able to do too much against this full skirmisher force right now. And that's actually an interesting choice by Rat. Skirmishers, we do know, count archers, but of course they do have a food cost to them, which means they are quite expensive when you're trying to go up to the castle age. So Viper might be able to use this as an advantage right now. He's going to be able to delay his opponent into the castle age. He's definitely getting his money worth over here from these archers, of course, microing like crazy, and these ones just going to try and run. Looks like they're just going to try and get away. Anyway, more archers for Viper, going up to a 3rd range, of course, saturating his gold accordingly. So he's starting to look cool. Well, he's starting to look like he's in quite a good position, even though he's down in score. He may be down in score, but he's about to go castle, whereas his opponent still needs another 400 food, which is quite a bit when you're trying to mass skirmishes. Looks like he's transitioned back into archers, actually, which will definitely help. Going up to a 4th range now. Viper's still only on 3, yeah. So he's going to be behind in production here, but he will be going up to the castle age, if not already. Yes, he's already started, so that crossbow is hopefully going to be enough. Stable is going up right now. Skirmisher's not going to be able to do too much against villagers, but still kind of annoying. Might want to get these guys on the high ground like he's doing now. Of course, skirmishers versus archers, we know how that ends, of course, if there's no big micro difference. But Blacksmith is coming for padded archer armor, of course, as soon as you click up to castle age, and 4th archery will be on the way. Stable, though, is already out, so he will be going for bloodlines from that. And then, of course, that extra archery will probably be added on if he needs to. And there it is there. That's what we're waiting on. Looks like the skirmishers are slowly getting picked off. They do have the +1 armor, which is a really big deal. Plus fletching. Those... Ooh, actually engaging with his villagers here could be a good choice, could be a bad choice. Getting a few skirmisher kills there. And Scout's still going around. That's a 1 HP Scout we saw before. And he's definitely doing a good job. I think he got an archer. There we go. Good effort from him. Of course, castle age from Viper. More town centers. What are we looking at here? Is he going to go for more town centers, or are you going to go for a big play? Town center coming up here on the wood. Definitely a good choice. Going to be able to close off this choke point. Going to be quite nice there. And of course, close off this area as well. So the only way will be around here. And there's an outpost there, so we can see if anything's coming. Cavalry archers are being created already. I think Bodkin's already been done. Of course, Bloodlines has been done. Over here we do have some crossbows moving out. They might be able to get some good harass over here, actually. Saying that Rat is up to the castle age. He's going up to 3 town centers, same as Viper. I believe Viper's... No, he's sitting on 2. But then again, I guess he's only got that 80 stone there, so that makes sense. Looks like Viper will be able to bust in here. And I think Rat should be able to repel this, no problem. Is he going to get any villager kills? Looks like he's got 2. Going for a third. I don't think he got that third one. Well, you know the strategy in this game. If you're going to lose the military fight, use those units to kill villagers. Essentially, destroy their economy so you don't end up with nothing. Cavalry archers, of course, continuing to be massed, as we know with Hun Wars. Of course, losing all those crossbows over here. Cavalry archers, of course, having a massive 70 HP, so when you combine that against that of a crossbow, there's a really big difference. Third town center only just coming up for Viper, saying that the score's actually really close right now. Don't think we'd be able to call it who's going to win. 5 archeries, still by the looks of things. Of course, that's stable from earlier. How are we doing on upgrades? Completely even. Looks like Viper will be able to hold this hill for a bit, so he's going to be able to play it fairly defensive here, try and get his economy on track. Not saying that it's not already, but still. University on the way. Don't know if he's got thumb ring yet, actually. Probably hasn't, because it's quite an expensive research, but we'll see. Cavalry archers here look like they're ready to ambush from Rat, so this could be bad for Viper if he's not ready. And looks like he's ready to get out of there, so that wasn't the biggest deal in the world. Going to be able to push out across here when he feels like it. Until then, he's got a town center up here on the high ground, 6 range, of course, on that. So he's going to be equaling that of a cavalry archer at this stage in the game. And of course, it's on the hill here, so it's going to be a nice defensive position, especially on this golden wood, giving him a pretty good location to just fight from, really. Ballistics on the way, of course, very important research to be getting as soon as possible without delaying anything too major. Looks like Viper will be pushing forward with his cavalry archers right now, and of course, choosing to get out of there. It looks like we could have seen ballistics there. It'll be close. More archery rangers coming up for Viper right now. Starting to get a big score lead, actually. 400 points right now. And it looks like cavalry archers are pushing in across the hill here. This could be a bad choice with his town center here if he decides to stay and fight. Especially if Viper manages to get up on this hill here. Crossbow reinforcements are coming in. But that town center really going to be dishing out damage right now. That's nice to have, but still, Viper starting to take down more of these crossbows. No, not going to take down the crossbows. Going to sit back for a bit and just try and fight it out with the cavalry archers. His economy doing quite well. Going up for even more ranges right now. You can see how well he's doing considering he's producing off, what, like 11 ranges. Depending on what he's got, I haven't actually done a count. Well, I guess if he had 5 before, he went up to 7 and then he went up to 9. That's fair enough. Now that I think about it logically. Still, though, it looks like these cavalry archers are holding down this position fairly well. Viper actually going for skirmishes now, which is an interesting thought. How's he doing? Yep, his gold over here has run out, so he's only got this one over here left. So until he gets this gold back, he's going to be stuck with skirmishes, and he's not even going to be able to go to elite, I don't think. Could see a market from him potentially. He only has enough stone for a castle, actually, so he could put a castle up here on the high ground. Don't know if it's going to want to fit. We will find out, I am sure, in a minute. Viper's cavalry archers, of course. Looks like he is massing to the amount his opponent is. Still up quite a bit on score, though, which is really interesting. Another lumber camp coming up over here, as it is quite a well-defended position. Viper really needs to get up on top of the hill to try and do some damage. What's his plan? Looks like he is getting some gold in from here, and it looks like there will be a small engagement. No. Going to move back around. Could potentially kill off some more villagers here. Viper garrisoning really quickly there. I don't think he's even going to lose one. Or potentially this one. Yep, going to lose one there. Skirmishes, of course, starting to push them back. Interesting. I don't think we've seen a market from him yet. No market. Ooh, he's going for a castle on the high ground, though. This could actually really help in defending. Saying that, though, if he tries too hard to get this castle up, he could lose quite a few villagers. Looks like he's lost 2. 2 not being so bad, but that castle, of course, in this position right now, going to be quite hard to go up against and just get it up and running. There is currently a siege workshops coming up on the front, which is always a nice touch. Actually seeing elite skirmisher right now from Rat, which is really nice. And what's he going for out of here? I'm going to assume battering ram, so he's really trying to get the damage in here, and he's trying to stop this castle going up. Could have been a bad in choice engaging over here. There's quite a few skirmishes to be able to take them on. Saying that, though, Viper is running around the back right now. Going to be able to engage these forces from uphill. That's actually a massive thing there. Ooh, and he's going to be able to sit on top of the hill here and pick off at his opponent. That's actually going to be that might be the bonus he actually needs to take this one. Skirmishers coming up from the bottom now. Elite. Still doesn't have that +2 armor, though, whereas his opponent does, so he's out-teched. But he's got the hill advantage here, which is absolutely massive, and you can see just how much of a deal that's making at the moment. Might even force these cavalry archers out of here. He's getting a lot of kills over here with just these skirmishes alone, which is absolutely great right now. Castle is going up slowly, but Rams are moving into position and take it out. Saying that there are so many cavalry archers right now, I don't know if these Rams are going to be enough. And that castle's up on the high ground right now. Of course, 8+2 range on that. And Rat decides to keep fighting. This is an interesting one, actually. Sitting right under the castle, taking damage from that. As we know, castles do a ton of damage, especially versus archer units. So it's definitely an interesting choice by him to keep pushing here. And it could actually, especially with mangonels, because of course a castle can outrange a mangonel. And there we go, there's that outranging there, and of course 2 hitting it fairly easy. Quite a big thing there actually to try and engage under a castle, especially with mangonels, because they just do not have the range to be able to. So it's definitely an interesting play there by him. Viper currently taking this just scorely by 1,100 points, showing how effectively he used his army up here. Really well done by him. Looks like there is a siege workshop coming up on the bottom. And of course mangonel beats skirmishers, we know this fact. Saying that, 2 mangonels beats big group of skirmishers fairly easy. Ooh, that's going to hurt, but of course they are up on the hill, so of course they are going to take a little bit less damage. And it's starting to look like Viper's going to take this one. He's got a good economy going with 140 pop. How's his opponent doing? Right at 116, so that's still not bad. He has a decent economy. Saying that though, it is going downhill fairly quickly. He hasn't reseeded farms. His lumber are oversaturated. Looks like there is being a little bit of harass down over here, but of course he actually lost quite a few cavalry archers here. I'm assuming that his are not Vipers. I can see it looks like a little bit of green on that one, but not sure. Not 100% sure. And it looks like this might be it, actually. Skirmishers moving into these forces here. He's pushed in under here. There's a lot of skirmishers and mangonels over here to help defend. But of course, he can't push in on this castle until he gets some kind of imperial thing going, which is going to be quite annoying. Viper at the moment looks like he's actually going to be able to go up to imperial quite soon. And, whoop, getting 1. Getting 2 mangonels there, that's actually, and 3 skirmishers. 4 skirmishers, that's actually a real worth it mangonel there. Is he going to get another one? If he got another one, that would have been cool, but still, effective trade there by Viper. That mangonel could have been a little bit of trouble. Looks like imperial for Viper right now. Ooh, that mangonel. Come on, go for that. Yes! Oh, that would have hurt so much. Especially on that mangonel there, down to 9 HP. Going to be able to take this one fairly easy. It looks like he's going to be transitioning to hussars or knights now. Can't exactly tell. Check his blacksmith. Not going for any particular upgrades. Light cavalry and knights by the looks of things. So he's going to go for both because, well, why not? Fair enough in any situation. He's going for rams right now, and looks like he's starting to do some damage over here as well. Starting to get some harass, which is always nice. Really starting to delay his opponent, and I don't know what Rat's going to be able to do, especially when Viper hits Imp, because his economy will improve. Naturally, all of his tech will be so much better, and once you get out-teched, you are in trouble. As we see, especially with fast Imps and things, that's the reason they're so successful, because they just can't keep up with the tech you've got. Those knights actually might be the thing over here which makes it GG, because he's not going to be able to use skirmishes or mangonels against them. And yeah, I reckon we might see GG in a sec. And right on then. That's perfect. Of course, these skirmishes and mangonels and battle rams going to be able to do absolutely nothing versus these knights. So that switch from Viper seems like it sealed the game. Anyway, that was an interesting one. So of course, Viper did stream this. So remember to follow him on Twitch, and if you see him online, you know, go say hi. He's got it's really looking professional now, so it's kind of cool. And of course, I will put a link to his AOC channel as well. Alright, have fun. Enjoy both those links.